Five. Oh, that's loud. Howdy, everybody. We're back. I forgot to update the team names. You want to do that for me? Do you remember them? Because I don't. Off the top of my head. It was the Trojan Horse. I gotta reset the scores. Is Whale. And it's still Smiley. Back here with his Losers Finals, which I don't have anywhere written on the screen. Thank you to our beautiful production for that. I'm production. Hi. Anyway, I'm here with the Marvel Rivals general manager.
Hello.
And Jeff Player from previous round, until they banned them, they were
That was
playing
kinda
Rocket.
messed up.
That was kind of messed up. I was gonna ask you, how'd you feel about that?
I yelled at them.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Just a little bit, but you still made it rock. You still rocked it with Rocket.
Yeah, I loved holding right click. Thank you.
Full character. These are a little bit loud, so I'm gonna turn them down just for adjust. And I don't think we should be peaking anymore. Hopefully. Hopefully everything should be fine. Okay. And we're getting into the next set here. What do you think? What are we thinking about these bands?
They're just any bands, really. I mean, it's pretty normal. We've seen them all throughout the tournament. This is a rematch between Trojan Horse and Smiley Face. They went off against each other in round 1 of Winners Bracket, and they're back together in Losers Finals.
Round 1.
Yes.
Wow, that's it's a very bit of a predicament for them to really have to face in. But was it? Do you know the outcome of that? Was it very, very close and set and games, or?
It was actually 2-1 for Smiley Face, but now Trojan Horse is missing their DPS player or tank player, Biggie Cheese, and he has been replaced with Ashian from Rivals Black. Additionally, they are missing Lamb from Valorant Gold, and XD is subbing in for him.
Yeah, that's the real Trojan horse of this team. If we had to look into it, because no one's expecting the Strange that everyone should be expecting, because we've been seeing Strange a lot this tournament.
Trojan Horse did protect the Strange.
How odd. Very strange.
Thank you. And then for Team Smiley Face, Hashtag is actually subbing in for Extra Slime, and we have only seen Hashtag on mainly Venom so far. He did hop on Emma for a quick stint.
Pick your
So we
hero.
see that he is
Or
currently
villain.
hovering
I'm not
Venom,
judging.
and he has locked it in. We have Squeegee on Ultron or Loki? Question mark.
Yeah, it's very, very dependent. For me personally, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about Ultron with the cloak only. So we might see a little bit of a switch up to the composition. Yeah, the Atom coming out. Checks out, so we have Squeegee can play. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're just gonna rock with it. Just flank on either side. But overall, we are looking to have a little bit of a set here.
30
We see
seconds before
Chicken
you attack.
from
Get ready.
Smiley Face on Iron Fist. We have not seen this man on Iron Fist at all for this whole tournament.
Do you think he's
Good
been
for you,
keeping this
old
in his
man.
pocket?
But age doesn't always mean wisdom.
I think he's got this.
He's got this in his bag.
Yes.
It's very interesting because it seems like they're running a little bit of an aggressive team composition, but they have a lot of like passive characters on their team too. So I don't know how that's gonna to work out for them. I haven't seen this type of comp really being played
Capture the mission area.
all that much.
Chicken's probably going to be helping Hashtag with diving the backline since he seemed to not be getting much success last match.
It makes a little bit of sense, but it's kind of like countering into what this team does. But at the same time,
The Venom diving
team,
in.
because they forgot to name their team, so I'm just gonna say blue in terms. But Trojan Horse seems like they're playing a little bit grouped together here,
Mission area.
which might be detrimental to what Chicken wants to accomplish overall. But so far, it's seeming that way. Team Smiley seems to be on the back pedal on this point, while Blue's kind of taken most of the point already, trying to get in for this kill. Squeegee going around, trying to take out this Iron Man, opts to take out the teleporter instead because he realizes he wasn't gonna quite do it, but still might find the pick anyway. Looks like Chicken is down. No more Iron Fist for this fight, but it's still anyone's go.
Yeah,
for the
Deadpool
most part.
ult comes out. Aqua goes down.
And it's
Venom
pretty
goes
much
down?
just a snowball at this point. They're opting to back up instead of staggering too much, but in doing so, they're only really staggering even further. So they have to wait a good amount of time before they can progress in this next push. Aqua trying to do a little bit of chip damage to the Strange. But
Hashtag diving in with no shield.
and Blue has
Oh.
most of their ults too. This is gonna look really rough for Red, opting to pop one of their supports, but met with
Counters
a couple
another clip.
reverse
Even
ults
goes down.
in the middle of the ult too, which is a little bit bad. Managing to sway this despite
This
what
looks
the
like a die
ults
and
were.
regroup.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit rough.
Chicken has made the swap to Cylon.
Interesting. Still opting to go something dive, but maybe just to be able to put a little bit more pressure at that mid-range is something that I want to do, especially looking into this team comp. And it seems like it's making a little bit of a difference, but the battles have been very back and forth. In fact, Punisher getting 2 kills, CSULB, the school itself getting eaten by Venom.
Squeegee's Ultron ult comes out.
Massive healing, manages to get the team off point. Doesn't really, does what it needs to achieve, getting some burst damage on to get a little bit of ult charge. But I question if it's more beneficial for his team or the opponents for the healing factor. We'll just have to see what's going on. Keeps going for Chip though, and that's perfectly fine. Steven over here on the side fighting an Iron Man, and the beam is just too much to handle.
Trojan Horse is now down 2.
Yeah.
They will be
XD
losing
in a
this fight.
pressured situation, opting to try to hold shield, but ultimately needing to back up desperately. And it's really rough for him, but he manages to get the full heal anyways. He needs to really start pushing up here though. I don't know why F12 said, don't worry about it.
We have Ash's
Brave
Deadpool
over
ult comes
here.
out. Laverly responds with the cloak ult.
But there's not really anyone to support him too, so we'll see what happens there. Another defensive ult, opting to take out Teleporter with Cloak in the back. Well, we're doing this, but
The Ultron ult comes out from
XD
Squeegee.
really
Oh.
holding on to this ult too. I feel like he should have popped it. But not in this team fight. I feel like that would not help
This
very
is
much.
a lost fight
Yeah.
for Trojan Horse.
Backing up, very, very low on health, and they managed to stagger him a good amount because of the shield, so it doesn't look like that Trojan Horse will be able to really accomplish this, popping ult to try to hold and contest longer, but there's no one supporting, so they can't really do all that much. No one's touching, doesn't get there in time,
And they waste the Punisher ult.
as well as the Phoenix. But we'll see how that impacts them in this next objective.
Trojan Horse will only be going into fight 1 with a strange ult.
They have absolutely no other ults here.
But same with Smiley Face, they only have a Venom ult, but they
That
are
being
very
said,
close to that Psylocke ult.
Psylocke ult is very much so high. Rocket gets ult pretty quickly. I mean, so does Cloak and Dagger. But they still have a little bit more of an advantage in the terms of the current ult charge, I would state. So it might be very difficult for Trojan Horse to find this momentum and bring their way back into this next objective.
They have a no response for Chicken's Psylocke ult. It does look like Smiley Face will be winning the
All you need
first
to do is
fight.
capture the mission area. Got it?
We'll see. They might be able to pull out a
Anyone who
miracle.
makes the night a more dangerous place
Let's see, Steven
needs to be
here has
taken
switched
out.
to Moon Knight.
Opted to take a different approach to this. Do you think it was a response to the point?
All right.
Or do you think that they're just more comfortable?
He's probably lagging too much and just doesn't want to aim us. The Psylocke ult comes out from Chicken.
Looks like the mission area is
Venom will also Punisher went down, Squeegee goes down.
Venom running around and pushing in a lot.
XD goes down.
Getting a lot of damage over here. Ashtagram getting another pick. And they opted to back up because they realized they don't need to keep pushing this hallway, which is fine. Taking a lot of damage trying to hold though, just for the reset. But that's just more support charge, and that's it. Opting diving into their back line, but not gonna be able to achieve much.
Chicken dies, diving
Chicken
down.
goes out. Venom is half.
It doesn't
But
look
it
like
doesn't seem like anyone knows he's up there.
String ult comes out.
Finally,
Stuns too.
The XG's ult comes out, but was met by the backlash and is not really doing too much at a stalemate. All the ults are being popped at once. We get a trade here, a trade there. Squeegee trying to put some pressure on the supports, manages to take out two, goes back in, helping Hashtagram or hashtag Rain. I always read their tag wrong. On point, but I'm not able to hold contest for very long. The pressure is just too immense, but it seems like they're grouping up again pretty quickly.
Both teams did use both support ults in that fight.
Yeah, so the only thing that really matters is the tank ults, but with Punisher, he might just be feeding the Magneto. Oh, well, not if the Magneto's not in the picture. Grave getting sent to one. It's traded though for a support, which is huge for Team Red here. There's the Punisher ult, but still the lack of support. He's not able to really confirm much. Moon Knight goes down, which means from there the snowball should start. Cloak, Dagger trying their hardest to contest, doing a good job holding on to point with the other two on point, but to what avail? Are they able to hold? They seem to be pulling in strong, still getting plenty of healing. Their tank is low, but still alive. Super Steven doing very, very well at just maintaining their health, but it seems like they managed to turn the situation around.
Chicken goes
Trojan
down.
Hose taking out two Hogs.
The Strange ult goes
Strange
out.
ult doesn't catch anyone
The
though.
Iron Man
Catches
ult gets blocked.
the Iron Man ult, and it's back to even. Team Blue's really holding on to this point, and they need to secure this objective. But this is not what we predicted the momentum would be. They found a miracle in this match, and they need to maintain it. But you can only ask the genie for so many wishes. Let's see if they're in their bottle. The Cloak ult coming out. Trying to hold things out. We have the Ultron ult being popped early to take point. Contested with the Rocket ult. Manages to take out the Ultron. And Team Trojan Horse drowning here. But they still have plenty of time. And I'm sure they still have Strange Portal too. So they can very much
They are
make it
portaling
back. And
right
there's
now.
the portal.
XD might be struck. Oh.
A very interesting angle here. Okay, it fixed itself a little bit. But here on
Venom
point,
ult goes out. Loki
contesting,
totems are gone. Chicken is one.
trying to keep him out of the portal, but he opts to go into the other side. Grave really taking on a lot of damage here, but still manages to survive. Gets revived even. The Loki switch, opting for the better healing factor.
We see the
Runes.
Punisher ult coming out from CSULB.
Draining into the Magneto, who doesn't
Venom
have
goes
ults.
down. Both
Graves
tanks
is
are down for
Both tanks
Smiley.
down. DPS down. Healer is down. And that is the second point for Trojan Horse.
Or first point.
Oh, well, their first point.
It's
But
one-
it was
it's
the
1-1.
second. It was the second objective,
Yeah.
just to clarify.
Well, teams be making switches. Aqua has now switched off of Iron Man onto Punisher.
Most likely to deal with the Strange Shield a
30
little bit
seconds
more.
before you attack. Get ready.
And maybe just the defense and the healing factor to
He'll
also
probably
help
be
dealing with
planning
the
to
Ultron.
Not for
combo
sale.
with the Rocket ult, so
Maybe
Aqua
for
can get a
other
damage
people,
boosted
not for
Punisher
me.
ult. We see Steven here has switched to Elsa.
Very,
The battle starts
very
in
interesting
5,
changes from both
4,
teams.
For reference, Steven here has climbed to GM purely on Elsa, so he might be most comfortable on this character here.
Wow. They climbed all the way to GM solo?
No, I played with him.
Well, I mean, at least like just with their character.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Is the character overall pretty strong? Or is it just really strong in their hands?
I say he's pretty good at it, but he did go down already. Maybe I spoke too highly of him.
Maybe the adjustments just weren't ready for him. But it's okay, because Trojan Horse is making up for it right here. Gets a
Deadpool
couple of
already
picks, but
comes out from Ashen.
not quite able to get it confirmed, but
Hashtag
does
goes
feel a lot of
down.
pressure. He needs to get this mag here, and he gets it. Gets the rocket, and
We have
they're
3 down
at the
for
advantage
Smiley
here. This is
Face.
looking very favorable for Trojan Horse here. Ashian going for some extra alt charge over here on the flank, but we'll see if that's a little bit too committal. No, he manages to back up.
Trojan Horse does have both support ults
Continues
up.
to try to draw fire.
They do have to be careful about double support ult.
Judge.
Aqua comes out with the Punisher ult. Laverly comes out with the Cloak ult.
Bubbled, but managed to hit the jump pad. There's a whole lot going on the screen, but not a lot of picks being taken. Guess you just have to wait for the dagger ult to go away. Another support ult. It's, oh my goodness, it's a
Oh,
massacre. Trojan Horse is got packed up and sent away.
The mystic arts
Let's see
won't
how they
fail
adjust in
me
this next
again.
fight.
Okay.
They got the Elsa and also a Loki
Smiley
ult
Face
on
did have
deck.
to use 5 ultimates to win that fight. They are only entering this next fight with a Magneto ult to most likely counter the support ult happening right now. Squeegee goes down, but that
And
means
there's the
Punisher gets a
ult
free
response,
ultimate, but he goes down.
Only free if you live. Punisher down. Elsa down.
The Punisher, the Deadlock ult, Deadlock, oh my gosh,
Deadlock.
Deadpool ult comes out from Ashen already, even though they had 2 down. Steven is slowly walking back to point.
Healing for my friends.
Aqua, even though he had just used the ultimate, pretty
Already gotten it back.
already almost charged up. But Trojan Horse will be entering with Elsa ult.
They're putting a lot of pressure on over here. It's Trojan Horse finding really, or trying really hard to get back in. Find any opening.
Punisher Rocket ult combo
Has
is
to go
coming
for the
up
rocket.
for
But
Smiley Face.
isn't able to fully commit to it, has to drop out. The Venom ult on the Strange. Obstacle Elsa.